Hey guys, it's Hippo Fruit. I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be something a little bit different. We're going to be talking about thumbnail tutorials. I'm going to be showing you guys how I create my thumbnails because I have gotten compliments on them, so might as well. Okay guys, let's get started. So the two apps that I primarily use are Phonto and Superimpose. Let's start off with Fonto, which is where we're going to create our base for our thumbnail. First thing we're going to do is click on the camera, go to plain images, and then click the white square in 2048 by 2048. You're going to click on that, choose custom, and change the width to 1280 and the height to 720. So we're doing this because that's the base for the YouTube thumbnail. If you do any other numbers, it won't fit in. So you got to do those two, 1280 by 720. See, rectangular, what I tell you. I know it's hard to see on my screen, but on your screen, there will be an arrow with a box. You're going to click on that and say use. Okay, so for this example, we're going to be recreating a thumbnail I just did actually. I did a video on Mulan trailers, the live action animation, and I compared them. So what we're going to do is go to Safari and try to find something as the base for our live action versus animation. So you see I already typed in Mulan trailer. Now you want to scroll down and try to look for something that relates to what I'm looking for. There, Mulan animation versus Mulan live action. I clicked on another one because that looks like it fits more for the YouTube thumbnail layout. Let's head back to Fonto, and you're going to click on the three lines. I know it's not on my screen, but add image, go to all photos, which is what I go to, and then click the most recent one, which is going to be our base, okay? So this step is a little bit tricky. You want to size it perfectly so that it fits inside that white box. Make sure that it doesn't stand out. This is going to take a while. Sit back, relax, get a cup of coffee. It'll take like 30 seconds. So you see that little white near the edge on the right? You don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to resize it even more and make sure that it fits completely. Let's inch it towards the right just a little bit to cover that white spot. And now we can move on to our next step because we have the base of our thumbnail. This is going to be the background. So the next thing that we're going to want to do is figure out what font, what text we're putting on our image. Since this video surrounds me comparing the 1998 trailer with the 2020 live action trailer, I'm going to need a text to convey that. So I'm going to click anywhere in the white space, go on text, and look at how many are available to me. There's so many that are accessible, but there's also ones that you can download online, like the lemon milk, my favorite. When you're looking at a thumbnail, one of the first things you see is the text. And if it's janky, you're not going to want to watch the video because that means the video quality could be negative rather than positive. So you're trying to shine a light on your video, and Lemon Milk Bold is the way to go. So we're going to use that one today. Now, fonts like Lemon Milk Bold are from websites, so if you want a separate tutorial in the future regarding how to download fonts from a website, then comment down below. But let's move on to the next step, which is what wording are we going to use for our video? So when doing thumbnail videos, you want to have less wording, the better, okay? The first word I'm using is animation because that describes the 1998 trailer perfectly. It's an animated trailer, right? We can worry about the size later, so let's just move on. The second word I'm doing is live action. That describes the second trailer. The reason why I'm not using the word Mulan is because one, it's in the top left and the bottom right, so there's no need. But two, even if that wasn't there, you would be able to tell by looking at the background that it's about Mulan. So you don't need that name in there. However, you want to be able to make sure the viewers know from your title and your thumbnail that this is comparing the two movies. So we're going to go to Safari. We're going to type in the word VS because versus, and we're going to get a PNG so you could tell it's pinning one against the other. Remember, we want to choose a color that stands out. So don't think we're going to choose no janky color. So let's go with black because that would stand out perfectly against the red. Okay, so this is where Superimpose comes in. Click on Superimpose, go to create new. Then you want to click on the layers, click on the VS. Actually, I'm going to use the pink one because that would stand out more. That's already in my camera roll. Alright, so click done and then go to auto. And that will automatically get rid of the white background. Okay, I'm looking out for you. Fastest way. After doing so, click done and save the layer. You don't need to watch this ad, just go out. I don't waste my time. And then insert the VS or the verses onto your page. Okay, so now you're gonna drag it over in between the animation and live action to show the comparison. It's one against the other and just even it out a little bit. I'm not gonna go into too much time doing that because this is an example video. Next thing, you want to make your colors pop. You can't even see that animation because Mulan's face is in the way. Now you're going to click on the text and you're going to make sure that it changes to a color that pops out. So let's go to create color pattern and then click the 3 lines again, and that will give you a set of different color patterns you can choose. I'm going to choose the yellow, and look at the horizontal, it looks ugly, so choose a vertical. Screen recording is blocking the next step, but you're going to click done and then you're going to go to style at the top, and there should be a place once you click style, it will be shadow. Shadow, you can change it to bold like I just did. We're going to do the same thing with that live action one. Let's make it bold. Let's make it pop. Okay. And we're going to do the same color. Now, I'm not going to cap. This is looking pretty good, but it needs to have my face in it because this is me also giving my reaction. Let's not forget, it's a reaction and a review and comparing. It's all in one. So you're going to want to click on my face, go back to gallery, by the way, and then just sort it out. Put it in the corner. That's what I usually do. I know the finished product said plus review, but we're going to do plus reaction because it's showing my reaction in a way. So let's just do that. Plus reaction, and let's make it a different font. We're going to make it lemon milk italic because that helps it stand out from the lemon milk bold. Also going to make it a different color pattern because why not? You want it to stand out from the yellow, so we're going to make it, let's do red and orangish. And we're going to click on alpha and that will highlight it more. Okay, now it's bold. That looks about good. Like, that's looking good to me. So let's make it a little bit bigger because you want it to also stand out. Expert opinion. This perfectly conveys live action versus animation in my reaction to the trailers. So let's look at another one real quick, and you can see that the Superimpose app is more than just like text. Look what I cut out. I cut out me putting my mouth over. So this is pretty good. All right, guys, that's how I make my thumbnails. I hope you liked this video. If you did find it useful, feel free to subscribe. That always helps me. And watch it again. Like, this is a step-by-step, and I made sure to take my time on this one. So you take your time and you watch these videos right here and right here. Show them some love. And that's all I gotta say, okay? Have a nice day, you guys. See you later. Over and out.